Buenas mga doy! Yo si Tito Lau.
Yo si Tito RJ.
Bienvenidos na Tonterias with the Titos, a Chabacano podcast.
Basically, in this podcast, we will be talking about anything under the sun from the lens of a zillennial Tito.
Where we're too young to be a millennial but too old to be a Gen Z.
Este podcast hindi lang para na di aton mga syudadanos aki, pero para tamen na di aton mga paisanos na hindi masyata kedaaki na Sambuanga.
So in this show, we want to bring the pueblo to you, maskin onde pa tu parte del mundo.
So sit back, relax, toma kape, and enjoy this episode.
Buenas mga doy.
Buenas.
Buenas Tito RJ.
Buenas Tito Lau.
¿Qué tal man?
Yo, okay lang yo. Bueno gayod.
No.
Eto.
Kailan man? So far, manada kita ko sa unpack este episode, no? But first things first, nakikita guest Ara.
Yes.
We wanted to take this opportunity, no, na mankwento kita lang anay kabar man kwan kita. Let's
reflect lang.
Reflect kita kay kosa man. We have 7 episodes yaman, no? And
yes.
Como I think it's kwan man tamen. It's good na syempre we're starting pa lang. Mga noobs pa lang kita na koneste practice ba, no? So it's good to look back, pakimodo like diyan ba kita ko sa pwede man improve ko na diaton show. So pero siguro kita ketal life diaton, no? The past few months, days, weeks.
Fun. Pwede habla fun ngayon. Apart from namin yung mga good news from work, enjoy tamen kay mucho kita mga project, no?
Yes. Amo katamen yung one thing na pwede yung abla fun. The past few days have been fun kay
yes.
Kay chene kami mga taman brew, mga projects, and it's always nice for me at least, no,
yes.
being in production akil de mga videos and film productions. It's always nice to work with new people, ba you get to know new people, pakimodo taman work with them. It's for me it's fun como ansina you get to create friends ansina along the way. So for me that's nice kay I don't know, for me pwede ba to dayon man kwan bond with people, stressed ustedes together.
Amo, de veras.
That's the easiest way for me to pwede ka to abla pwede to como get a glimpse ba el color gay del gente ba if they're passionate ba kayo na ko sa taas. And syempre pwede ka jo abla passionate gad todo diaton mga uban na este project and work kita kay we really spent the amon own money, the amount time we gave our effort, talents, no todo ste pro bono just for the love of
the culture, our city.
So excited kami, siguro soon we will release, no, yaton mga paisano ni Sita man, watch out man, follow us ka naman na diamond
page.
Sabi to ara lang sa kita yung promote ko na diaton page. 7 episodes in niya. Pero if you want to follow akel mga news or chene mga
sa upcoming
upcoming shows para diaton mga paisano, no, you go to man search osedes na Facebook, Kamina PH.
Yes.
Kamina sin KAMINA PH.
Man subscribe ya tamen na YouTube.
Yeah, na diamon YouTube.
Kay talya kami tan post tamen mga different stuff.
Yeah. Diamon mga content we will be posting there. So watch out ya lang ustedes. Chanetayin kami Instagram.
Yeah.
KMNA.ph. Kay Chenya kasi kami na PH yung sabi pero inactive sila. So KMNA.ph ya lang.
Yeah, so please follow. Pabor ya lang.
It will help
towards our goal of
man enjoy. I bet diaton mga paisano man enjoy God este diaton upcoming projects, no.
Actually amo gana like to harken back to what you're saying denante. So amo taman yan appreciate kay todo kita na diaton mga endeavors in the past weeks, months tapos dio mira gani el passion, no? Pati tapos dio mira el talented di aton mga jóvenes.
Ay,
Like,
definitely.
I mean, joven pa man kita.
Yes.
Joven pa man
Amo,
kita.
amo.
Pero like, kita mga jóvenes, no? Talented kita. And I appreciate that, especially when tapos na kita man collaborate, because I believe we can do so many good things for our culture,
Yes.
our city. Por eso, dol, bien alegre kayo yo, especially el cosa kita ya ase na planned show di aton,
Yes.
el canción pagane, bien alegre kayo yo,
na.
kay
Amo.
brainchild tamen kal di amon dilaw, pati
Oo.
di amon uno amigo pa.
Si kay ablagad yo, it's not gonna be kwan si hindi kita pone ka di aton own flair na music, even na mga na logos di aton na branding, very color choices, very akal ba it reminiscent kay del di aton colors at kwan.
Yes, growing up, no?
Yes.
Pati, like, especially el trumpet, for example, no? Si Levi.
Shout out Levi.
Bien so bueno, gadle, I swear, like, pwede habla na, sige, yo believe na, Adzu concert band, kay, talented good sila.
Yeah.
Like, underappreciated, I have to say. Kay, mucho kanila gayod, yun bueno gayod, like, musicians, singers, and sadly lang gayod, hindi lang ba develop the aton music industry aquí na city.
De veras.
Siguro like after Porke dol na may akeda, you know, so sad.
Akal to be recognized nationally gayod, no?
Yeah, pero hopefully, I mean, tiyan na naman tamen kami mga tapen sa plans tamen in the long term future.
Yes.
But hopefully tiyan na yata men
And akal yan man send to, akal si Kwan, the Cousins.
The Cousins.
We'll give them
actually.
tamen our love kay. They just released akal sa kanikel Yakome Abatu.
Yakome Abatu.
Ano ba el title? Yes. Man si Kere ustedes uwi good Chabacano music, no? Man stream ustedes na Spotify, Yakome Abatu. Shout out Kuya Luke. I don't know if he's still there. Pero Kwan kelele friend kel di mio dol gitarista kelele.
I see.
Yes. So yeah, really good. Como akal ba Kwan gadle.
Okay le. Actually dol amo kelel yan mira yo dol first Chabacano song di ila.
So kasi Tagalog man sila Pirmi, no?
Yeah. So if you guys are listening, paborya lang asaya lang mas manada pa kansyonan sina.
Yes.
Pati Conel Quantamen si Comic Relief baka kere sila asaya tamen kansyon. Espera lang sa mga gente kay siguro ya notice sa mangga sila cuando like every time siya na sila gig takanta kayod mga gente, di ba?
Amo.
So
familiar good and siguro one thing I appreciate este nuevo song the Cousins. Kumukuan ba sila? It's kuan ba? Pakimodo ba sa abla?
Something new?
Oo, it's pasok le na palette de mga youngsters.
Yeah.
Ako mo el vibe del mga youngsters arata uwi and sadly no mostly el di aton mga original Chabacano music como very
karaan niya.
Dol ba? Old souls ba sila ba? So, como syempre they really want to since amo ka sila taman practice ever since como they want to preserve dila originality and sina. So, SR the Cousins tamen, it's kind of something new and mas more more palatable na mga youngsters.
There's always space for that and for both el mga karaan, el mga nuevo.
Amo.
I think something na amo ganitan admire gani na mga na Latin America na dila music ya observe yo. Tan preserve sila dila old forms of music. Sa mga mariachi, mga corridos, rancheras. Pero at the same time, tan evolve sila kun sa mga genre. Pati chene taman sila dila own modern music.
Yeah. Like, como amo pa rin kel base di ila, di ba? Kind of something like that. Como base pa rin kay ila is rooted from amo kel di aton mga traditional kwan.
Yes.
Taman innovate ya lang sila, they put a modern twist to it, no? Which is good.
Yeah, and like even mga like kasi mga Afro-Cuban jazz like classics lang sa syempre. So I think channel lang sa syempre space para na mga old and new styles.
That's true. And amo tamen nyo ya notice sayo trend no. Akel dol for example si Bruno Mars todo disidol mga songs ara it feels like akel bakwan chene the 80s L vibe diso you know but people enjoy it ba so kumutan tabira lang kita ulit kumo tambira-bira lang ang music no.
Yes. So, depende lang man tamen na kung sa talyama sila zeitgeist del mga gente. So amokel which is like going back kayo dol yan veer off kita na into music pero like going back gane na amo tamen dol bale ba akel multi-collaborative multi-front effort yan na todo ko sa kita yase and like apart from akel show like we're doing this podcast kabar chenet kita akel di aton first event gani na creative community aki kabar chene pa kita mga other plans in store tamen
amo
so okay like very excited looking forward to so many things and okay like all for the goal of preserving siguro and like reigniting the hearts of our peoples diba
amo como we have so much to offer kasi sleeping lang kasi mga kwan mga hearts of the aton mga people it's more of akel kwan lang ba they need como someone na chinagalit sina or something like that.
Chabacanos have so much to offer na este país, na este syudad, pati na este mundo. Like I think it's time for us to come out of our shells. Amo gayud kel. And really kasagana sa dol ya sige ba kita junto na ko sa Pasana City antes during the 60s and 70s golden era for us, 'di ba? Under Mayor Cesar Climaco. Kabar slowly eventually they started calling us the sleeping giant. Dol hasta kita ya kaya tamen kita sleeping, 'di ba? So it's sad but at the same time dol there's still hope naman. Tali lang syempre el mga gente. Tali pa el amor. Ano lang siguro jaded or dol yan lose hope. Who knows, 'di ba? Manada tamen di aton mga paisano from abroad. They left kasi amo gane what the things that have happened in the past. And kaninyo tamen ustedes ali ng otro país like hopefully I think you could find it in your hearts to come home maybe maskin un rato lang
amo
just try maybe you'll find something worth coming back to
de veras we're happy na syempre no they chose to live a more comfortable life afuera pero como amo gane kel maskin to quote Sir Sunny gane there's no place like home.
And we need you gayon.
Amo.
We need you. Desperately need you. All of you.
Otro si Kwan, akel you're in your home, you get to develop ko sa Kwan, no? Kasi there's so much Kwan baba needs improvement aki na di aton pais. And we couldn't do it como alone. Debate sa
it's
community thing
community effort.
Holistic bile improvement.
Yes, kasi no pwede kita manasa lang na gobyerno tamen.
Amo.
Like we all know COSAL performance di aton government from
national to LGU.
National to LGU from past to present.
Yes.
Like I think it has to come first na gente. Kay si kita chene kita taase something tapos kita man pressure ko na local government to actually support ko sa kita kere
de veras
de ba
so
amokel
so man proceed kita no man kwan siguro let's man debrief kita kunel ko sa laman si humble 7 episodes pa lang kita pwede asen no but so far, Tito RJ, no, Kwan, what's your favorite episode so far? Pwede man, de veras man, Kwan. I can say na, akel, favorite di mio todo, no? Pero akel, siguro, what struck you the most? Can el guess na struck you the most? And sina?
Siguro, like, for me, since Kuan ba kayo yo? Pwede to habladol Chabacano nationalist ba?
Yeah.
So gusto ka yo el episode like with Sir Sonny and Ma'am Sylvie.
Yes.
Kay tapad yo mira grande tamen dila amor ba na para na diaton gente, para diaton syudad. And Akel, with Sir Sonny for example, like he could have just stayed in Italy and like
Or the US.
like
Yeah.
like Sinoy Lekeber, he just could have like stayed there, but like he still chose to come home, and I deeply respect that. Kay like fuera na like tasinteo tamen like tadale lang sa ele rason na por causa na su barkada, which is like also a valid excuse, but I think tamen dol deep down inside tamen home is calling to him so maskin gani pakilaya de backwards di aton syudad, maskin ta progress ha kita, he still decided to come home.
Yeah.
And amokel dol gotta give him that. And kosaleta ase even with the community right now na kasakan estedi suyo napan kada dia no.
Yeah. Kwan.
So
Isan kwan gayod. Benefactor.
Yeah. So grabe el influence suyo. Apart from that, I think ese di suyo background na di suyo work, I feel like sayang si hindi kita utilisase.
Amo.
Kay bien wise, lots of experience in terms of like urban and rural development.
In fact,
diba?
the episode is up. If someone's listening from the LGU right now, you should listen to that episode, no? Episode with Sir Sunny, kasi for me, I think he gave a really good example on how if you really just want to develop kun diaton syudad, no? Talya, you can really listen to him gayod and
talk
probably
to him.
or just talk to him gayod directly kasi for sure he can pwede ka dali contigo kwan.
Mucho ideya gayod. As in mucho gayod. Syempre elekel yan elekel pati this yung team na agent na agency, government agency el Kenyan plan kun el Palawan.
Yeah.
And look at Palawan now, di ba? Bien ancha di la camino, mas ancho pa ni daton mga camino aki. Di ba? So like if they were able to create a plan for that there, and the people there actually pushed for that plan, pati kita kel aseki, di ba? Kosa lang man el Palawan, kita in Zamboanga, we've been here for centuries as the city.
See.
And like we should be ashamed of ourselves na hindi kita anad na living in an urban lifestyle, di ba?
Amo. Di veras. Mugani kel, di ba, kel last time, kel, kasi we just came tamen, kel last month, anda kami Hong Kong, and it was really kwan ba? Cuando talyayo, it's so frustrating for me. Kay frustrating le in a sense na bimbale kasagad el development alya del everything. Como di ila public transportation is really good. Como everything is kwan bakel easily accessible con el mga gente ba.
Yes.
So como el di mio ba, like what kept running in my mind is porkes na kita hindi kaya. And I really believe na we have the people, the brains to akal pwede man achieve that kind of level ba. Pero amo kal por eso frustrating gadle kasi abla to maskin Zamboanga lang, no, like mas in terms of land area mas grande pa Zamboanga kontra con el Hong Kong, pero grabe el development alya as in dol.
And pwede habla el topography gane del Hong Kong dol igual pa na Zamboanga.
Similar.
Kay el centro di aton marshland se antes, 'di ba? Marshland gad se, and Hong Kong being a port city tamen, marshland tamen se. And then, igual ko naton, after the marshland, Monte dayon. Kita, aki, Monte dayon, di ba?
amo.
Prinsipyang pasonang ka, takede si Monte.
Oo.
Na, alya tamin kanila. So, like, I don't see how we can just, not copy how they did it in Hong Kong. Kita pwede ka na sila man build, di ba? Underground
Grabe.
trains. Alya. Considering it's a marshland pa gani.
Amo.
So, pwede kita kila seki.
Posible.
Chene man sa kita, like, maybe talyat di aton mga talented individuals, mga engineers outside, but like, who knows, baka chene otro tamen taki, but chene, ta-accorda ba yo sa linya ba antes pa ba dol kwando bata kita, akel, pwede si Kere.
Amo.
Nasabi ko ken sa tabla pirmi, pero always God say,
A random lolo or lola.
yeah, pwede si Kere.
Oo.
So, si Kere, pwede gayon.
Oo.
Amo, Kel.
Si Kere lang at kita pwede lang.
Oo.
Amo. So going back no, so amo kalito yung favorite episode
Yes,
Sir Sunny.
Sir Sunny. And then second, the Ma'am Sylvie. Which like, amo gane, like, akal gane, love for the city.
You really felt
yeah,
El Passion di Suyo, no?
yeah, like
Grabe.
especially abla like gane, like, it hit me, like at first, dol, kay, syempre, at that time, no, ayaw ki kwando LCJ, talya na Manila. So, it hit me, ansi nagali de grabe. Kaya na pwede bolbe.
Yeah.
Amo lang kaya ako na pwede bolbe. Ansi nagali de grabe na we should be celebrating it with seriousness.
Amo.
Kay these are fellow Filipinos who decided to try to take over the city.
Amo.
Diba? And then like amo ganaya kede adi aton inside joke tabla yo. It is on a front.
Amo.
Well, it is on a front. Na el perpetrators apuera lang syempre, no, ay nakalaboso.
Running loose right now.
Running loose, di ba? Ay, unfair.
It is.
Grossly unfair, grossly unjust,
Amo.
especially to our people.
Amo. De veras, like, I really remember mga memories of the siege kay kami not directly affected kami kasi dol hindi man kami lehos.
Yes.
Pero hindi tayo kami circa. Somewhere in the middle. So, we could have gotten affected if things went south ba gayod.
Yeah.
Pero, thankfully, no ay man ginda to that point. No? Pero, chenyo, mga classmates who were, and batchmates na mga, they were really forced out of their homes. And I could only imagine no el trauma na it caused them.
Yes.
Akal ba na chenyo antes office mate na na previous work di miyo na le kwento their house was a base. As a base alya el kwan mga perpetrators kabar yan kwan pa sila. They did so many bad things. Amo yan lang yung pwede abla. O sede siya lang man use those as imagination pero sabi si if I'm allowed to say but pero they did so much bad things to their family ba na Blayo grabe como pakimodo porque kel ansina na al mga perpetrators are sabi to they're living their lives como ansina it's so sad por eso kel yan feel gad yung passion gad di Ma'am Sylvie no kay syempre she was part of the government. Tan work under former Mayor Beng Climaco, no? Yes. So, tan work syempre, they were in the front lines. Gayon. So,
grabe. Like, it just reinforces the collective trauma del mga Sambuangueño. We've experienced this for so long. Iyo gani takor da pagani o kel siege del kabatangan kwando bata yo.
Si.
Kay syempre talya kami na circa lang alya diamond barangay. So tapos agad yung mira from our balcony chin aeroplano.
Tingin.
Bang.
Ansina.
Oh, Oh, like I don't think it's normal for kids to experience that, witness that, diba? Pero until now, vivid memory pa kel syempre kumigo. Especially the time when I woke up, kabar ya abri el radyo dimitata kabar dol tamire kanila tan pack up ya ta prepara ya.
Grabe.
Akel like
Kuan gayud.
oh.
Yaman evacuate ya ka do sedes.
Oh, and like it builds on that collective trauma. Like later on in my life, as a kid, mga few years later, yache na explosion na Shaporama.
Ay, naes eh.
Kabad
Kasi takor de SL vivid memory kumigo kay
oh, yasin tiga jokel. Like maskin talya na lejos el Shaporama na diamong
temblor.
Grabe el temblor. Kabar talya pa di miyo abuela na pueblo at that time. Kabar di miyo lolo tayuraya.
You can just imagine the panic, no?
Oh, no cellphone pa that time. So like pakilaya kel sabi, di ba?
Amo.
Ni konde man si Kwan. Di ba? And then
Scary.
after that, like a few years later or like a year later, chen yata men bomba na airport yata men. Di ba? And then and so on and so on and so on. Like
Grabe.
I don't know. It plays into that collective trauma di aton. Bueno pa el mga jóvenes ara. Noy sila sa experience.
Well, they experience akal yareventa el kwan.
Akal Kwan. Akal fireworks.
Pero otro pakal, that's
Otro
also
pakal.
another problem na I'm disappointed na dolmay kayo pwede man address ba na mente.
Oo. Ese ba basta si pataka lang ay pwede yase amo agad siya ta susede.
As in akel sabi ka to mga Kenya man experience siege when that akel factory of fireworks exploded. Sabi to kay kami we were covering something when that happened. So outdoor kami, we really saw como mushroom cloud gadeli rebenta from akel white smoke ba kabar hinay-hinay takide negro el smoke. Pwede gad kami mirap. So todo kami panic shit kung sa kalyapasan zina. Okay, as in mira gad kami as in chene mga debris tabula.
Tabula. Talya man yung kailang pastoral at that time. So yasinti ka ang sino na may
pastoral tamen to talya tahin kami. Pero akal kami tan frisbee kasi tan cover kami frisbee game.
Talya ka kalunto kun Carl.
Okay.
Talya ka.
Shit, pero grabe gayod as in. Yo si akal badol chene visible shockwave ta pwede tumira. Na todo kalya sabi to akal mga kids who experience Kunel siege. Well, imagine niya lang to ko sa takore na kabesa ba. Shit. Kusa todo tamira na imidya dayon na brigada. Tamira ya dayon ba ako sa chene.
Kusa sa chene pa kasi. Hable, prepara yung dimi out of level. Kyle, volve ya kita. Pero,
imagine to,
yung mira, fireworks gali. Imposible. Like, in denial pa ba yun? Imposible. Hindi kayo sa sucede. Ara pa kayo. Din manade lang soldaw ki. Diba? Parang, pero amo gali, gal.
First thing gani asyo yun. Yama yung konel new sister na kasa. Kasi, akal explosion that time. Sabi man, from that angle, nung sabi man kita. Pero,
what direction it came
pero,
from?
possible kasi alya na direction na diamond kasa. So, lamay dayon ko ng new sister. Like, okay lang ustedes. Ansina kay, syempre, panic to dayon kay, what if alya ka sir ka na dito yung kasa, buyag-buyag. Akal, si ablabla lang to, sir ka lang kal kanamon. Sir ka lang kal kanamon. Chene kami, classmate, ay hindi, chenyo, one batch lower friend kumigo na di ila ka sa adelante kay Dakel factory. So yak bula ka del dila puerta, yak kay el dila kisame na. Man imagine niya lang to el kuano el cosa ka sila sinti and dol I don't think como yechene justice ko nakel. Ko nakel explosion no. And it's sad.
Dol slap of the hand lang ganay kele.
Amo. Anyway, stray kita away from the aton debrief. Pero, yeah, I would say I have the similar answer. Pero for me, kayo, akal tayong episode di Ma'am Sylvie. Really, when we were recording that episode, like, como I felt guilty. Amo at like exact word. I felt guilty na tabla si Ma'am na debe hindi lang sa kitamira akel asa day na may trabaho kay holiday. Debe it should be more than that kay amo gani kel it was technically basically our second life ya.
Yes.
So kasi amo ya gani blay enante musabit ako sa pa sa if things went wrong ba. Baka ara otro ya el bandera tali na City Hall. We'll never know ba si if
Nebera.
things went south.
Yes.
So
Nebera gayod.
amo gayod. So amo nisita kita man treat gayod ko nele no akel el Dia de Zamboanga with
Reverence,
Amo.
with respect.
with respect kay we need to be that type of people akel again ba na to be proud of our identity.
Of who we are.
Yeah. Amo gayod.
Like, puede ka yo habla mucho que ella queda jaded, pero ese lang yo ta pensa na at the end of the day, deep down, tapos ka lang man sa sila rason.
Amo.
It's the same with that guy.
Now we will talk,
about later.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same with that guy, diba?
Yeah.
Like, amo yung like, yan surprise yo. Like, diba? Stroke of luck lang gan kita.
Shooting our shot lang.
Shooting our shot lang gan. Pero, diba?
Oo.
Turns out, jaded lang kadle.
Oo.
So, I think gayod, the same goes for many of our people.
Actually, dol, manadaman tayo nyo konose akel just working lang ba apuera, pero eventually will go back home. Pero, bueno, kasi syempre akel pwede pa to give back. Kasi pa ba to energy to give back gayo to the community,
To the culture.
So, amo lang kel. Pero nothing wrong man tamen with retiring.
Personal choice lang man ka,
personal
syempre.
choice.
Di aton lang man, tapidi lang kita na, diba? Tapidi lang kita na, please, like, help us.
Hoping lang tamen. This is us shooting our shot.
Yes.
With all the paisanos listening right
Yes.
now. But yes, amo lang kel. Kabar, sabi to, one thing gad tamen, yan no tayo na di aton previous podcast, no? We always, el common denominator gayod is really food. Food has been really, akal ba kuan gayod, no? The face of the culture.
Oo.
Kumuha mo kad KLL.
Amo kalal commonality, like, somehow, some way, eventually, dol, taginda na food el discussion. Diba? Maskin kung kara gani, habla el dulsaw daw. Pirmiya lang daw si dol, somehow el mythical and dulsaw taginda donde.
Amo.
Diba?
Veras.
So,
el kusaste? El rebusao. El talitamense. Como
rebusao.
Pirmi gad. Amo kayo, like, amazing lang kayo how como amo kad KLL, como si gente pa si amo sa el physical appearance of a culture.
Yes.
Which is amo el food gayon.
Yes.
When you say
amo kal kita tan bond over like especially
amo.
kita mga Chabacano, especially growing up aquí, no man otro mga pasatiempo. El mga pasatiempo di ato na kung kita aki kabar kwento diba? Amo man kalal sabroso na bida di ato, diba?
And also this banya na mar
Chene
comida. Todo to kuan mga as family activities, there's always food. No, kasi it's a very community thing gayon, como family is si chene family involved, chene gat say always food involved tamen. Amo kel so por eso kami show. Ara da kanya, amang kanya kami spill the tea. Kay chene kami kuan. We are making a food show. Yes, LD Amon. Kami na PH is making a food show. So nusabi hasta konde lang kita pwede man share, no? Kasi syempre bueno pa rin kel
chene
excitement build. So nusabi ka man kwento-kwento lang kita kabar. Let's see ko sayo ni Zita man edit out.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, pero akal going back akal tabla kami ombre na yan shoot lang kami diamond shot and somehow yaman agree si Kwankel diamond host si Rom.
Yeah,
we'll call him Rom ya lang
yeah,
anay.
Rom, yeah.
Kabar, kaya said this to get to know him more, just watch our show.
Yes.
Pero yeah, si Rom, he's a chef.
Chef, yes.
Working as a chef na...
No, used to work as a chef.
I used to work as a chef.
Yes.
Kabar, he's right now based na Doha, no? Doha. Ano ba sa Doha?
Na Qatar.
Na Qatar.
So, Doha, Qatar ba?
Sabi yung man-search daw kita. Just to be sure. Kaya nasabi tamin kami. Okay. Capital? Okay. Okay, thank you, Kuya Greg.
Thank you, Kuya Greg.
So, capital gali. So, ano yan? Based na Doha, Qatar. Kabar. Imagine to, like, yan chat lang. Kasi we were, Chenia kasi sa kami, ito regad sa kami taman brew sa diamond. Cooking,
idea.
Cooking show diamond, food show diamond. No? Kabar. Yan pitch sa kun Ralph, Ansina na. Tapatin sa kami as mga Ansina. So, kabar. Problema lang kasi diamond, we always fall short na host. So,
nasabi kita Ken at the time. Ken ba gayod? El perfect.
Oo.
Okay, so, syempre, requirements di ato at that time was like, syempre, fluent gayod na di aton lengua.
Yes.
El second.
Syempre, sabi ko si.
Syempre, definitely. Chenagad experience.
Yes.
Akel, pwede to abla na he knows his shit.
Diba? He really, like, I feel like si Rom, if he wasn't a chef, he might as well be a historian. Kasi grabe deep got this knowledge in cuisines in general.
Yes, the way he interweaves gana story behind the food and everything, and this your understanding of ingredients and how everything para kunele dol at the end of the day is the same.
Yeah.
El difference lang na what makes cuisine different. At least what I get from him is the preference of the people, of the culture. What do they enjoy eating? And which is true. I mean, like, for example, na Chabacano cuisine man, kere-kere kita koloraw.
Yes.
Kere-kere kita puerco. As in, hindi kompleto sino ay puerco, di ba? Kabar, kere tamen kita akel kasi tatalya sa mga citrus. So, lagi na lang kalamansi, like, siya nakita, like, limon sutil, di ba? So, amokel. And, like, pwede yung abla na siya nagadla expertise.
Yes. Ay, oo.
Na requirements, di ba? El third tamen na requirement, kusagante dal, siya na ba, charisma.
Yes.
Charisma. Necesita ka dal charisma. And, I always, like, kasi si Rom, uban sa dimiyo na banda antes, tanpan kami, jamming lang. Especially during the pandemic.
Yes.
And he always struck to me as someone who was charismatic. The tone of his voice, the way he talks,
the way he delivers
himself, very confident. And I think amo kelel dol pwede kita abla dol ideal, diba? Ideal picture of like what a Chabacano is. Sakal dol chineba bravado ba?
Yes.
The bravado of the Chabacano. Amo legal dol perfect personification. And amo yung kalya pensa chinga STL pwede.
Oo.
Then abla yung kanina, diba? Pwede STL, pero abla yung kanina.
Pero reservation kasi diaton cheap lang na abroad sita trabaho. Pero nusabi lang kita pero
and then
actually at that time it really looked impossible to me. Tatrabaho sila pera. Perfectly pero
abroad le.
He's outside. Sige lang. Let's try lang. Baka.
After some time dol ya pensay lang kita sige lang. So yan message yo. Dol chinga abla nila. Sige, G kita. Shit. This is getting real.
Kasi, wala mga kildi aton problema at that time kay he's working abroad. Pero, ka na the fact na
Yabolbel
actually, dol, diba, if I remember correctly, do sa this conversation, dol, he's just looking for
a reason to
come home.
Diba?
Como tarda kere bolbe pero no hay reason and siguro mas comfortable di si life alya pero amo ka nekel tabus ka lang legad rason to go home and hopefully este gana diaton show will be amo ya gayud like
The real
para
reason.
kwan
yeah,
real
becomes,
reason ya
yeah.
gayud na para pwede agad le kwan pwede le compra
like,
one way ticket home.
And then like, rolling the ball ya gayod.
Yes.
Going forward.
So, amo kel exciting at sa diaton mga
Yeah.
food shows. Like
So,
manada kita like mga research gayud ase. So, amo
Yeah.
kel for me exciting part like to
The
learn more
preparation.
gayud about our culture diaton
Yes.
through food.
Through food, yeah.
Kasi
Like,
grande gayud. Grande
De
gayud.
veras, like antes gani, like, no sabi gani yo kay bien importante kala el pimenton na diaton comida. Na, I guess, siguro, not man tamen culpa del mga previous generation. Siguro lang, there was some breakdown in the oral tradition diaton.
Yes.
Amo tamen kel. Pero, aliyo yan realize na importante kaya del pimenton. Cuando ya prepara kita el mga stuff para na shoot, no? So, na-research pa lang el book gana kita tausa.
Yes.
Alya, importante el talya pimenton gayod. Cuando ya kumpre el mga ingredientes na market ali, bien manada gali ali mga pimenton.
Oh, pero si Osedes
Taken for granted, like no sabi gani asina gali.
Actually, maskin kami.
Diba? Pero, alya yun realize, oh shit, this is something that has been important to our people for so long, and probably the reason why, porque kita kere-kere red. Diba?
Amo.
So, amo yung kaldol yan realize one thing taman nalya. And, actually yan, try gane di mi nana. Kaya kumpra yo pimenton estaba gayod na Espanya.
Si. ¿Qué tal, Kel?
Sabroso.
Ansina.
Kasi pwede sabroso. De veras sabroso gayod. As in, it changed the way I understood estopao.
Yes. Kaya estopao man, usually, current diaton
Tomato sauce.
generation. Tomato paste, tomato sauce.
Pero hindi. Hindi gayod. Like, actually, el sabor gani, maskin why tomato sauce, it tastes like fucking estopao. Tastes like fucking estopao gayod. I don't know si man bleep out ya lang if ever.
Pero okay, yeah.
Estopao as in like siguro I think kasi one is the pimenton. It adds that smokiness.
Tiyan ba acidity tan adel?
Tiyan acidity, subtle acidity. Kabar mezcla kun achal.
Oo.
Amo kel flavor gayod del estopao.
Original gayod.
Yes. So otro gayod like kumpara con ese mga mechado.
Oo.
Mga kusagana sa mga afritada. Hindi gayod kasi hindi kita tausa sa mga tomato sauce. Amo gali se.
Aray lang se, no?
Aray
kasi
lang se.
It's more siguro more accessible ba? Can you say it's more accessible like si anda to na mga grocery or na mga tienda. Kompra to readily available kasi.
Which kinda makes sense. Kay mas barato gani kumpra kel. Hindi necesita kay si usa pimenton kumpra to el powder, si kumpra to akel bueng klase karo. Kabar necesita to sa usa poko manada ba?
Okay.
So amo kel na siguro at that time na in between the golden era of Zamboanga and to now, ya keda ba maliso del bida, so ya busca sila cheaper options. And which is why siguro ya chene breakdown gani na oral history or like food history daton. So no sabi kita, ansina lang kita, we grew up learning things as it was now.
Yeah.
Not what our grandparents experienced.
See. Amazing. Como ya probé el aquel estofao con pimenton, kabar achal lang, which is mind-boggling like kumigo kasi I feel like chenele tomato paste. Pero I know for a fact na nuay. Por eso mind-boggling like what the heck? Onde sa kakunan, onde ta sa leelakal dol acidity di suyo ba?
Oo.
Kasi dol, sabi ko sa what went in the food and sure you 101% na nuay God kill po nito any sort of akal abla to tomates whatsoever pero no sabi yo baka kuan lang tavenkel el placebo alam makay orange ele
Siguro.
I don't know pero makakuan le like wow
Ang sinataman yun may experience. Sabi niya, did you put tomato paste? Sabi nila, hindi. Este que del de veras.
Kasi daw sa akal thickener.
King Flakes.
King Flakes.
King Flakes. Sama yung tapos na. Dahil actually, poco ta pwede pensa dahil poco nostalgic taman el taste kasi siguro cuando bata yo, takusikal di mio lolo. And ta-accorda yo sa tiyempo. Like when I tried it, ya-accorda el tiyempo takusi di mio lolo estopaw. Okay. Kabar tao sa like King Flakes. Kabar siguro dol ablayo dol estegad kel el sabor.
Yeah.
Sabe yo yakusi di mio lolo. Dol ansina.
So, King Flakes.
Oh, el King Flakes el pimenton dol akel otro ba disyo pagka hindi la akel tomato paste taste ato or tomato sauce taste. Kuan gadle akel
sabi yo smoky gadle. Smoky ele.
Amo akel dol yakeda nostalgic for me. Dol it hit a core memory.
Oo.
Elakel. So, maybe my grandfather used pimenton.
Oo.
No sabi lang yo.
Kasi nga, di ba daw si Tan Kwan, kere to accord something na olbida to. Amo man daw tan unlock memories. If you taste it or smell, akal mga something very familiar na before, amo si tan unlock mga memories.
Yeah, true. Which is why, like, kwan nga ne, badol, very like it's a gift that keeps on giving as a yakosa kita as a shoot. It's a gift that keeps on giving kasi it enriched my understanding of the culture and at the same time excited tamen yo kay man impart ko sa kamaya pwede ase.
Yeah.
Kita ya pwede ase. So akel one of the things na highlight tamen din niyo.
Sabi to kwan no baka iyo tamen, I want to shoot my shot in this podcast right now. Kasi, ablayan nyo kuno sedes, manala kami tamang plan, mga shoots siya mo for our show ganen, no? Pero, limited kami. So, for example, LS Diamond shoot ara, we had to make a makeshift kitchen.
Yes.
Kasi tandi pisil kami buska kitchen. So, baka tiyan kita yung mga paisa, no, na
mga ancestral home.
Oo, na willing man-lend ka namon. Siyempre, we will promise to take care of everything, no? Pero, amokal, or baka tiyan kami, tapos ka tamen kami, baka, akal, man-rent kami mga, akal cafe, bakal tabla si Rom, akal man-rent ka, or man-fix lang kita.
Yes. Dahil kerele akal igual na disiyo past job, akal tabla rin na cafe floor. Dol open house concept.
Oo.
Something like that. Yeah.
So nice baka tiyan kita li mga kere kendalip kuan man rent ka namon mga LDA o sa mga kusina. We will take care of it. Shooting our shot lang. Sino ay okay lang tamen. Kay right now tabus ka kami for syempre para mas kuan di amon mas imbuenamente di amon production. No?
Yes.
We're willing to kuan man rent. But anyway, sino ay gayon?
Yeah.
Buska lang kita.
Yeah. Anyway, si Mira man sila, pwede man sa sila. So shit, ansina lang nga na sila prepara, bale gayon.
Amo.
Ese pwede man promise, bale gayon ko sa kami para con ustedes.
It was a makeshift. Si abla to makeshift, no, baka pensa ustedes low
Pataka
quality
lang,
pataka.
Hindi.
Padegan yung abla na
bale.
Kanda Bea and Kuya Greg, Kanda Chelsea, Gualbert, they really did a good job in preparing el kunel set di ato, no? Like, yung pwede kita kasi makeshift pero ben bonito ka syempre.
Yeah, amo yung sa abla tamen na kay bale ba when talented Chabacanos come together.
Ay na, de veras.
Kay mucho good ko sa pwede bale ase.
Pwede man offer gayon. Yeah. De veras. So, excited din kami man share. You excited yo enjoy yo man edit ko ng mga videos di aton ara. So, Yeah. Era, chene ka naton baka willing man land kusina.
Kusina or
Who knows?
kere-kedakwan. Sponsor.
We will gladly take whatever we can.
Yes.
Amo lang we have the talent but we don't have the money.
Yes. Taas kita ste para por amor lang kayo na culture.
Not necessarily we don't have, I mean, chene kita sen, pero itapensa kasi kita sustainability.
Yes, sustainability.
So, syempre, hindi man kita pwede man boost diatun sen alya.
Yes.
Kasi syempre, chene tayong kita diatun own priorities, mga na diatun personal lives. So, yeah, baka anyone who's willing to help, just let us know.
Yeah, kasi para di aton ka deste.
Yeah, definitely.
Di aton ka deste. Kaya pense lang to. El mga otro kultura ganit siya na sila di ila, content.
Yeah.
Tan feature kanila. Even mga bontok people. Kasi mga mountain province siya na sila, like featured gan sila.
Yeah.
Porque kita nuay.
Yes.
Diba? Porque kita nuay ansina level.
That's true.
Diba?
So if nuay can, edi we will make our own.
Oh yeah, we make our own.
This is our
conforme batukal ansina.
This is our Thanos moment.
No ito representation, di ba? Conforme to ansina. Hindi, di ba?
It is our Thanos moment. Yeah. Nakalab batukal. Fine, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, okay kayo.
This is our Thanos moment. So, sige lang. So, sinuway, we will definitely guarantee na chene pa rin we can deliver quality content pa rin So, right now, in the works, and we're very excited to share to everyone, no? Whew. Ito ko sa feel right now.
As in, like, akil otro dia pa after the shoot, excited yayo dayon Even before the shoot, like sabi shit. Chance ka this
Yeah.
Like, this is staking our claim ya gayon. So, kira ka dyan mira ko sa output.
Yeah.
Kira ka dyan mira, dala mira na yung family, friends.
LD mio lang kad struggle ko na show. Chikats tan edit yun, tangkon amre yun. Latak, kwan may tamira yung Senecal uno. After siya na yung unang kwan yan edit. After, makakun amre mga temira mga kumida.
Dahil sabi ako sa say.
Sabi ka tukol.
Kay amo yung gadyokel doon yung gusta ka dyan tami yung kome. Kay na.
Dol, kada si kwan ba, takomya lang yung chewing gum. Cover, imagine niya lang yung amo yung Pero isa niya, excited kami man share. Amokal no, right now taman record kita April circa election. Sabi no, Ben, it feels like polarizing mga from the aton show to election no. Pero Ben circa kasi kayo election no next month.
Yes.
Mankuan niya kita. So siguro I guess the connecting part alya is mga paisano diaton volve ustedes help ka naman make a decision on who to vote.
Yes.
Eto Tito RJ no. Kosa ba dito yung tabla kita dito yung standard of a good leader and what kind of person would you want nakal taman lead ko ng diaton pais?
Well, tan differentiate yo sa el national pati el local.
Local ya lang siguro anay.
For me, national ya lang anay.
National anay cover
kay
local.
In passing lang man kay mas detailed yo ta pensa for
local. Okay, sige.
For national kasi di miyo pensamiento ali escogiyo leader. Syempre akel sabele ko sa letase.
Yeah, definitely.
Akala basic lang kayo. Like si
that's
senador,
common sense.
Si senador to, debe, sabi to as Leyes.
Yes.
Diba? Sabi to as Leyes. Na, which is also my gripe, tamen, another one factor tamen, my gripe, representation. So, tabus kagadyo si pwede, chene representation na Senado. Sure, chenea kita Congress, pero like, pensa tamen ustedes, kwanto lang kita mga Chabacano.
Amo.
Kumpara kita kwanto mga Bisaya, kwanto mga Tagalog. Diba? Bien manada sila.
Yes.
Kabar, kita po ko lang.
Amo.
So, ano di aton representation?
Si.
Si abla kita na Congress, na kwanto lamang kita Kongreso, Congressman Chene. 2.
Oo.
Si ganap akel 1, akel si Kwan, baka 3.
Oo.
Yung sabi pa kita, pero personal akel. Pero, akel ya, representation tamen, national. Okay, we need to have a say
De veras.
in how the country is run. 'Di ba? And siguro another tamen is based on my values. Like kosa ba di miya values na vida no. Si kere honest person, transparent person.
Senior, dol difícil mangadse.
'Di ba?
Ese pa lang dol.
Difícil ya.
Difícil mangadse.
ya.
Dol being honest could be the easiest thing to do. Pero probably the hardest to look at ba na di aton kung nga di aton politicians.
Yes. Por eso gane importante el transparency. Si Chene Tutamira akel ken tan publish gayod leko sa disi yung mga earnings.
Disclose.
Buta ato ko na ese.
Yes.
'Di ba kay sabi to hindi le tangkwan. Hindi le ta ase maru.
No ile magic ko sa
Anomalia ta ase. Kay syempre debe kay public sal eh.
Si amo.
El
Especially
problema
when
lang,
you're a public figure.
Oo, debe gani like freely available to anyone, downloadable lang.
Oo. Si pwede to man search nombre di suyo ta salida yun debe.
Oh, el problema kasi hindi no kere man publish like maskin chene freedom of information bill.
Na that ese pa lang it says a lot, yeah.
Yeah, tan deny sila si chene man request. So, useless lang chene freedom of information. There's no freedom at all, di ba?
Oo.
So, amokel for me 3 factors you can decide. Si chene le el skills necesita para na kosa el trabajo. So, si presidente sabi le man lead, sabi le man implement the laws, sabi le man manage the economy, sabi le man budget. So amokel so many factors ali. And then senator tamen sabi le ase leyes. Sabi le man kosa ganito talyama akel gathering information from their voter base.
Oo.
Diba? And implementing what their voter base wants.
Amo.
Hindi kita pwede like ayuda lang.
Kasi manada to.
Hindi kita rico.
De veras.
Hindi kita rico. Pensa hindi kita Norway. Norway can afford to give ayuda.
Oo.
Kay mucho sila oil. And whatever profits na sila na oil, tan invest sila na fund. And whatever they get from that fund, amakal national budget.
Damn.
And for every social welfare program. Pero hindi kita anzina. No ay gani kita oil, mucho ay gani kurakot, kapag kaya kita man ayuda pa.
Oh.
Diba?
Probably one of the easiest to as a magic.
Yes. Amo kayo, easiest to as a magic. Like, este budget, blah, 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 blah. Kabar, liga na ground, tadali mga delata lang. Diba?
Imagine to, chenese kami mga taui kuan barangay na como chene, I think del pandemic kila dol tasid tadale monetary assistance ansina kabar manada tabuya kuan como igual lang ang apelyido. So pamilya lang sila. It doesn't even reach to those who really need.
Uno pa prone to abuse pa sila ayuda.
No. Amo gayud.
Diba? So amo kaya like factors kal for me na national. Pero I think kasi personally, mas importante ang local.
Oo.
Especially right now. Kaya amo sa Elche direct effect na dito yung bida. Kaya on the tutakeda will dictate ko sa dito yung quality of life.
Oo.
Todo. Na like same thing. It's always chinebale el skills para na trabaho. Chinele el experience. chinel education for that. Diba? So, amokel, hindi kita pwede abla, sure, anyone can run.
Yeah.
Pero it doesn't mean someone is qualified to run. Hindi sufficiente chinelang corazon,
De veras.
chinelang amor. Debe chinetamen cabeza. Amokel. So, that's one for local. Igual lang. And then, again, talitamen se something na, what do you call this? Someone who aligns with your values.
Yeah.
So, you have to understand kung sa dito yung values. Like, for example, importante kumigo what's a good example ba? Kaya yadale yung transparency Another one, economic, like for example, in terms of economic development, kosa di mi yung principles ali. Sustainable, ansina.
For example.
So, debe, chene akel ansina aspect, like, tabus kale sustainable programs. At the same time, yung kereo, rapid growth, economic growth. Kay Zamboanga has been a sleeping giant for so long. So long bata pa lang yung tauye sa sleeping giant, diba? I think it's in a coma right now. Pero, Kel, we need to keep up with the times. Dahil, going back to Sir Sunny episode, di Sir Sunny, debe, kita sa mga new industries. We cannot rely on copra. We cannot rely on logging. We cannot rely on sardines alone. Kasi eventually, logging is not sustainable. Copra,
for the environment, not.
Yeah. Copra lost its value already. Por eso tama niyan downhill sa Zamboanga. Kasi copra lost its value. Compared to the 1920s. Yakeda importante oil. So, So we have to think of other things and educate our youth to gain skills na pwede utilisa el gobyerno. So as kita industry, like what Sir Sunny said, in chip making, there are so many kinds of chips that are needed. Like for example, mga basic like microwaves. Diba? Microwaves necesitas analog devices necesitas So pwede kita pone value ali. So that's one, like that's values. Third, na local, tabus kayo, as a specific na local, someone who will defend us as a people. Which I see in a few of the past administrations. I won't tell who pero Amokel, someone who defends the culture. Someone who will preserve the Chabacano language. So like chene mangkel efforts chene kita orthography. Pero I think we need to keep on improving it. Hindi lang kalabla okay ya chene ya okay ya. Hindi. It has to be a continuous effort past more than just one administration. It has to be cross-administrational effort. Por eso I'm telling, chenegel debe effort from the people itself para man pressure ang mga administration to always focus on this. And Amokel, language preservation, the way we celebrate our festivals, kosa events kita chene, improve our literature. Diba? So we need to have more research papers on Chabacano. We need to have more academic papers in Chabacano. We need to have more books, comics, diba? Magazines, what have you, novels, anything. Kay amo sa lifeblood del culture tamen apart from food, it's the literature, it's the arts.
Yes.
And if you look at at Zamboanga right now, no, like siguro apart from the aspect of the pueblo, there's nothing reminiscent of our culture anymore.
Amo.
Di ba? No kita arts per se. Like we have a lot of artists.
Yes.
We
But
have a lot of creatives, but there is no leadership from government saying let's do this, let's do that.
tapos kabar, let's stop our artists and sina.
Oh, even architecture. Tiyan na kita
Antes sabi yun, Chen.
antes, but there should be a codified law that dictates na ansina debe mga edifisyo del gobierno, edifisyo na pueblo, ansina debe el design. Look at vegan. Di ba? Vegan was able to preserve. Look at Iloilo, at Bacolod. Yeah, pwede ka na sila ase. Porque kita hindi.
Amo.
Di ba? Mas yan una pa kita ase na ase mga syudad.
Yeah.
We've been doing this shit for so long.
De veras.
This city shit, di ba? For so long. Pero porque no ay? Porque kita ang sinaara.
Yan plateau kita.
Yan plateau kita.
Even worse, baka pa.
Oo. Di ba? So, okay, like, that's one thing that I think that's the most important thing I look in a local government official.
Yeah, leader.
Yeah.
I think katamen kuan that amo yang gana kel todo to ko sa abla, I agree with that, no, pero I urge lang katamen people to do their research kasi buenamente, kasi right now the politics are going crazy baka bar. El manada kasi there are many tactics kasi to win elections, like
Yeah.
ara kasi politika, it's not about putting yourself up. El tactic ara, you put yourself up, you bring others down.
Oh.
So so people, you will be I don't know, pero people sometimes it surprises me, so you will be surprised na hasta onde kaya man stoop low mga gente just to win elections ba.
Yeah.
So
I think tamen actually, like, another one tamen pwede kita pensa. If you're voting someone who can give jobs, di ba?
Amo, de veras.
Actually amo kal uno de mga importante kada kina syudad kay salaries in Zamboanga have stagnated for so long.
Imagine
Diba?
to kwanto di aton kwan pa rin hasta ara.
Oh, 400
Di aton minimum wage.
400 ata, something like that. Kabar mucho pa ali mga negosyo, hindi sila tapaga kwan ha. Minimum wage below pa.
Oo.
Kabar hindi
Which is
takuhi el gobyerno.
Inhumane as fuck.
Like going back to our episode with Jason, di ba? Even he said na chene gayod.
Yeah.
So, amokel.
Grabe.
Buska kita akel leader quien puede protekta el and man improve con el workforce. Provide skills,
Yeah.
provide new jobs, new companies to come in.
De veras.
Diba?
Para man thrive kita as
Yeah, actually bien grande ganito men opportunity para na Zamboanga mga Spanish speaking cosa ganeste
mga companies.
call centers
Yeah.
and companies, diba? So outsourcing pwede aki like for Spanish speaking countries.
Actually, kasi easy to adapt ya lang eh.
Yeah. Kasi like bien barato el sueldo. Maskin Manila rate bien barato kumpara na Mexico, kumpara na Brazil, kumpara na Argentina, na Chile, especially Spain, 'di ba? So we can tap into that. El problema lang on the el gobyerno,
Amo.
'di ba?
Yeah.
Like tang sila sa pensa na opportunities kay
Si
naturally speaking Spanish el vivientes del ciudad,
Amo.
'di ba?
Si kere like you have to learn un rato lang at tuman adapt, un rato lang at tuman learn, kasi even though it's como abla kita nuay nga na gayod proper structure ni aton, pero but still ta-intende to. Yung rato lang to sa aprende a structure kasi chenya to base chenya
LL vocabulary kasi important.
Oo.
So chenya kita vocabulary, LL grammar, pronto lang basta chenya lang to vocabulary.
Amo. Easy diba? Lang gayod.
Easy lang gayod na amo kel and like tapensa yo. Syempre like if you're voting, diba? You can't always have what you want.
Amo.
So hindi siya pwede na like you always look for someone na that checks all your boxes. Igual lang man siya na si tabus ka nobya, di ba? You can't find someone who everything, fits all your check boxes, di ba? So look for someone who can probably fill in the most or someone who does the least damage. So amokel. Well, not in a relationship pero like if you're given a choice between bad choices, look for someone who does the least damage.
Amo.
Or
hopefully doesn't do any damage.
Do any damage at all. Por eso kana I keep on kasi government will only be pressured if chene movement from the people.
De veras.
So amo ken.
Pati going back, just do your research. Nisita kayo to series. Especially
research and reflection.
Pati amo gani it's the age of information is both a gift and a curse.
Yes.
Kasi you can easy access to information pero is it quality information? There are man like pwede lang to you can a quick Google search will tell you how to spot kosaba el factual news to fake news or misinformation, no? So asa lang gad like it's very a few steps lang gadle. Pero si Chere to say just do a quick Google search on how to spot. Kabar pwede to man apply na todo ko sa tutan research.
Yes.
So lang gayod and taman urge yo na Nuevo series bota asagad anay research.
Kay dito yung bidas te.
Amo, hindi pati bida del dito anak.
Amo. So amo kalal importante man.
Like
you want Chabacano to survive. You have to elect the right leaders.
Amo gayod kasi di PCLC kita lang taman move ba. Like
yeah.
The best kwan gayod part and parcel gayod.
Part and parcel
Hindi se pwede un facet lang tamo debe both.
Debe both. Both God say like the people should be active. Hindi ito abla na sige mangkwan lang like man riot or whatever. No, like do something, do activities.
Yeah.
Join activities, do create stuff that contributes to the culture because eventually forced God say el politician to take action kasi pensa sa ele this is a good opportunity for me to gain votes.
Amo.
Diba? Si Chene bustling community activity.
Yes.
And you give them what they want. Syempre, the politician will love to approach that, diba? And support that so that he can win.
Yeah.
Diba? That's why part and parcel sa those.
Yeah. Ay nako. Next month will be a hectic month kay syempre it will decide kay the future del yaton syudad.
So, it's not only the future of yourself, of your children or grandchildren, it's also the future of our people, Chabacanos. So pensa ustedes So si registered ka mo aquí and apuera ka mo na sa Buanga Ara ustedes procurable be tamen. Bota aquel quien puede preserva el de atun futuro.
Yes. Amo gayod. So, we're nearing towards the end ya diaton podcast, no? Kaya lang yung man read some of the comments.
Comments. I say,
exciting parts. Like, happy kami na siya nakita mga paisano na taman leave comment. Like, alegre kami na even very small lang, no? Pero alegre kami na the Amon Show does something positive ba?
Yes.
Como tan-achieve ba kami the Amon goal of bringing the the syudad to the aton mga paisano, no?
Yes.
So, we like kita mga comments, no? From Sir Denzel, buenas mga tito, mga tios. Nuevo lang yo ya acaba UIL episode 6 de ustedes na Spotify podcast. Kere lang yung habla kay maka-enjoy gayod uwi de ustedes podcast, especially kay ta introduce ustedes el lengua chabacano y cultura de este. El favorito episode de mío el episode 4 y episode 5 cuando yan guest si Mr. Jason y Miss Sylvie. Matic 5-star ustedes na podcast.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you, Sir
gayon.
Denzel. Tiene pa, man-suggest ng era yung mga tios, invite también ustedes con Mr. Jerome Herrera, el author slash translation del Chabacano version del The Little Prince. También mga local banda de música ng Zamboanga y mga gente na arts y comidas ta presenta el cultura de Zamboanga. Ay, bien vale uy el lengua Chabacano. Ojalá preserva con este lenguaje de aton. Piditamenyo, shout out mga tios. Ojalá queda pa mucho y largo de ustedes mga tema na podcast. Amo lang kel, gracias a todos.
Wow.
Grabe.
Thank you. Gracias Sir Denzel.
As someone who's starting this, it's kwan gayod na maka-warm bale na heart.
Yes.
Ko sa lamang ka man leave to comment. So, kaya no ustedes mga request, no? Whatsoever man, deha lang ustedes. We will take note of that, no? Pati akal baka siya na ses kaya uwi mga topics naman discuss kami ansina. Baka we might find the appropriate tamen mga guests, no?
Yes.
So,
definitely.
Man, no mga ustedes siya huya, man leave ustedes comments and we will read them.
Definitely tamen si Sir Jerome Herrera.
We
pipeline consider him gayud.
We consider him gani gayud.
Pati el mga local bands yaton. Talyo tamen
nalista sa
diamond.
Ya po na sa kami. Option.
Yes, bin manatagad sa kita option.
Daw sabi si Sola Fides. Ahora lang yo descubrí que bonito oír. Gracias mga doys. Chabacano listening from Samal Island. Shout out mga vecinos de Giwan. Hey! De Giwan yun. What's up, neighbor? Takio, tamen si Rogie LQ. El episode with Ma'am Sylvie.
Ma'am Sylvie.
Habla Lechene Siege na Zamboanga every 12 years. 1989, Kawa-Kawa Siege. 2001, Kabatangan Siege. 2013, Zamboanga Siege. Ara ko sa year ya kita, 2025. That's 12 years again. Later. Era. Hopefully, no, Sir Rogie, knock on wood. Buyag gayod. Pero, amayan, ay, hindi agad kami. Sabi ko sa paase, no?
Nung kagayad siya suside.
Hay. Makakuan ele, no? Kasi si Pensa de Veras, siya na yung pattern, eh.
Siya na yung pattern, yeah. Actually, sakto ganyan si Sir Rogie. Tapensa tamen yo kel.
Amo.
Siya naman pattern. Kwanto anyo ya ba? Pwede leman point kel out na 12 years. Sakto 12 years el pattern.
Ohala ay may man kay may say kanaton ken kere pasaan sina ba no? Ay nako. But anyway, thank you for that.
Thank you, Sir Rogie.
Sir Rogie, no, for that. Kosa kind of comment that
warning
/ awareness. Akio si Michael Vincent. Kudos to Tonterias with the Titos. Este episode ata sa di Ma'am Sylvie. Great to hear a familiar voice. My friend Sylvie discussing such important aspects of Zamboanga's identity. The preservation of Chabacano, the significance of Dia de Zamboanga, reflections on the Zamboanga siege, and the resilience of the Zamboangueño work ethic are crucial topics that shape our culture and history. Looking forward to more insightful conversations like this. definitely, no?
Definitely.
Na amogat kel, como, aside from the tonterias, we really, kaya kita, como, chene proper platform for conversations ba, no? Na, akel to, insightful conversations, na
Yes.
pwede gad mga listeners yaton man reflect,
Yes.
after, no? Como, nakita ko sa pwede deha knowledge.
Hindi lang todo guachinango lang.
Hindi lang todo de guachinango. Okay. Aquí pa si Kento, si Lefu. What country is this? This is Philippines. Zamboanga, Philippines, my friend.
No. This is Republic of Zamboanga. Kwanto ko saan nyo 1899. Established 1899.
Ay. Si Sir Mike Alexander. Sana mag-continue ito. Nakakaintindi ako ng Chabacano dahil sa mother ko, and I really love this podcast. My Spanish is better than my Chabacano, but this podcast really helps me brush up. Oh, amazing. Grabe, no?
Bueno. Like, chinatamin kita mga second generation yan, no? Like, I think, tamen, like, we need to reach out kung Aquelio Sansina.
Yes.
And, bro, kung nakikinig ka man, subukan mo naman umuwi.
Yeah.
Kahit hindi ka lumaki dito, this will always be your home.
Definitely.
Like your mother's home. So, if you can contribute then,
go ahead.
Come here.
Shout out no to JR.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah. Really a good guy. Go kayo try sa niya. Sa cute ang Tagalog. Truba ustedes na di suyu cafe tamen, no?
Probasi.
Yeah.
JR.
Nakreya.
Okay, taman
Kasi he's a good guy. He really went home, no?
Yeah, noile en grandaki, ha?
Yes.
Pero, procura agad le volve.
Yes.
Abri negosyo.
To learn about
the culture.
and willingly gayud man learn. Amo lang man ata kalal necesita tamen from and to kuan ba? Angkal mga como same specimen as JR.
Yes.
Akel
like,
pruba lang gayud.
Like, pronto lang man siya aprende.
Amo.
Pronto lang gayod.
De veras.
Si pregunta lang to na otro gente, Sir, paturo naman ako ng Chabacano. Tiyan na lang kasi. Meron lang yan. Merong tao tutulong sa'yo.
Yeah.
Diba?
De veras. Amo sa mga Chabacano karinyoso man.
Ojalá karinyoso. No sabi kita este tiempo.
Amo.
Antes siguro karinyoso get kita. Pero no sabi kita ara.
Amo. Tan evolve
man. Takopya costumbre.
Oo. Kabar, is the last comment. Bonito gayud uwi Chabacano na podcast. A fam from Melbourne. A fam from Melbourne. Keep going, guys. Thank you. How do you read this? Do the Levi. Do the Levy. Thank you for listening gayud na di amon podcast, no? And I hope more people will leave comments kay we enjoy tamen.
Yeah, we enjoy reading tamen.
Como it pushes us ba to do better, no? And to
give more better content tamen.
To give better content, pati to do this como sustainably, regularly. Pati akel tamen like like we are able to reach out tamen.
Yeah. To different people from our diaspora, di ba? So shout out tamen ko na kelyos ta uwi ko naton alina Canada, Australia, na US. Manada.
All over the world.
All over the world. So like I really appreciate it tamen. And I hope na pwede tamen ustedes volve. Or even if si tali ustedes, pwede tamen ustedes wang contribute.
Yes.
In any way or form na di aton kultura.
Yeah. Manada platforms right now that are free and can reach people.
Yes.
Maskin onde tu parte de mundo, no? Like us. Like what we're doing right now. So Si Kerry Oceles man start otro podcast for Chabacano, why not?
Why not?
Do it.
Do it.
Oo, it will hindi sa kami ta si as competition, but
Yes.
we see that as como, that's an ally.
Yes.
Uban sa diamond.
Uban sa
We will
diamond.
always be proud to support mga ansina. No? So si Kerry Oceles, si ablata na UK Oceles or na Australia, Kerry Oceles Chabacano as a Chabacano content, do it.
Do it.
Whether podcast man sir, Kerry Oceles as a mga TikToks or Reels. Kasi lang.
Ese ka na si Kwan, di ba? I really enjoy akal di kin baga na akal de bungyaw ka.
Bide ka nombre di sir.
I love your Chabacano accent. Akal plastic. Akal tan enjoy kayo jo kay channel
Akal si sir, akal farmer.
Hindi. Akal si Kwan, akal do tiya. Akal tan Kwan letamendal pretending to be his mom.
Yan si Jesus. Amo ba?
Hindi sure. Hindi takordal nombre.
Basta akali si filter dol
vieja, this you filter.
Pero hombre
yes,
si Jesus ata pero nombre di soyo. Props to that.
Props to him. Kay dol LL pwede habla dol this you content. Relatable get like growing up, pakilala mga nanang. Even the accent mga plastic. Bak
si Jesus. Follow Oceles Conele, guys.
Yeah.
Para man kuan Oceles.
Actually, kere tamen yung man guest tamen sa Ele aki ko
naton.
naton.
Kita man reach out kita Conele.
Yeah. Amo man tamen sa daton go like highlighting unique people na Chabacano culture. Kay hindi kita like one size fits all type of people Otro di aton background.
That's why kere tayo kita man kuan to get to know
different perspectives.
Different perspectives.
So, maskin akal kuan mga Chabacano na noy pwede aprender lengua. Pwede tamen kita kay mucho tamen sa mga ansina. Noy sila pwede aprender lengua. So, ohala na future.
Amin si tayo man practice mi kuan Tagalog.
Hindi pwede man tiyan naman sa mga otro ta pwede entende. Like akal gana na comment diba ablale ta pwede la entende. Hindi lang ta pwede conversa. So mucho kedan sina. Mucho lang
Okay. Sige exciting. Nada kita kuan. Kosa pwede asepan na future.
Talya mga
Takyo.
Kanson.
Sabio si ta pwede Oceles pero election niya gadakyo mga truck dila chene mga speaker
mga piagyo dila denante gane entra diamond drive aya denante ableo kuse te Venezuela kayo dal mga otro kita dormi pa
election niya I mean campaign season por eso bahala sige sehoda ka mo anyway before we end chene kita mo kelta si kita pirmi word of the day. Dito RJ, kosa Juan, dito yung word of the day for today.
Yeah, sige. Actually, siya yung word ta pensa. Akal otro dia pa, kay dol ta prepare for something And like I was thinking kasi what is renaissance in Chabacano? And like syempre our vocabulary comes from Spanish, diba? So yan search yo mira yo renacimiento. So por qué renacimiento? Kay I was thinking of like pakilaya ba how do we have a renaissance for Chabacano culture? Amo kalel el cosa ta pensa like kereo goal diaton is to bring a renaissance for our culture. Kay most of the time in the past, dolya chene effort, but hindi lang kada sustainable. Like last time ya chene ansina was comic relief and porke. Diba? And after that, die down niya tamen.
Yes.
So, Akel, I wish, ojalá, chene kita renacimiento.
Yes.
Para na di aton kultura.
Yeah. Thank you so much, for si Tawi Patuas sa Aras ng Diamond Outro. Thank you so much for listening. And by you listening really helps us na just akal di amon kuan mental ko sa basid. Basta di amon it helps with our mental.
Yeah, it helps us feel relieved na kay tiene pa gente interesado.
Pati it helps us to keep doing what we're doing right now.
And mucho pa kayo kita mga proyekto.
Yes. So
as man
we'll try to siguro keep di aton mga listeners posted na ko sa di aton mga updates na na pina podcast na baka siguro tamen probably in the future pwede kita sa mas subi frequency sa di aton podcast uno tamen sa siguro na wishlist pero right now twice a month palangad kami kaya kay syempre chene kami mga di amon mga day jobs. So ohala pwede kita as more frequency para syempre mas manala kita kung ken pwede mang kwento and everything.
Uno pa siya akal si Sir Buddy Zavala. Di ba?
Era no
wishlist get tamen
na si Kwan el bajista de Eraserheads. Ohala si Kwan I think si man reach a certain level of success di aton show willing kel eleman no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Ohala gayon.
Basta lang no olvida man like, man follow the amon page na Facebook, na IG, kabar man subscribe tamen na YouTube.
Yes. Kami na PH. Yes.
Turn on the notification bell galit tamen.
Amo, de veras nisito tamen kel. Di pa kami anad pero
yes.
We'll get used to it eventually.
Yeah.
So gracias to everyone no and
gracias.
I guess we'll see you on the next episode.
Yeah, see you on the next episode. Ciao.